It is time to find out if mythic Antorus can be soloed yet fully. But if we hit a snag where I cannot solo any more content, that means I will be stopping. I am a feral druid. Some classes may stop before I do. Some classes may be able to clear the whole thing. Hunters, for example, can clear the whole thing. But anyways, if you're hunting transmogs or mounts, good for you. Perfect things to do during the time of downtime. If you're after raw gold, do not look to old content for this. Blizzard made sure to nerf it to Oblivion and beyond. I am eye level 214 with the Heart of Azeroth equipped. Now let's begin. Starting off, we have Garothi Worldbreaker. This fight, really easy. Nothing really noteworthy to say. He's kind of a pushover. He just takes a little bit of time to kill. As for Felhounds, this required about 1.5k HPS when face tanking both of them, and most of the damaging abilities they did. If you have a pet, this healing requirement will be significantly lower because you can just have a pet take one of them over to the side. Other than that, you will want to either cleave them down at the same time or focus one down to low HP and then bring the other one to low HP because you have to kill them at similar time frames. Moving on to Antorus High Command, you want to kill the ads with cleave, but you want to main focus the boss. The boss will switch about a minute, 40 seconds into the fight to the next one. The bosses share the same HP, so this is perfectly fine and acceptable. This is kind of a DPS race because the bosses leave a stacking debuff on you that slowly gets to a point that you cannot survive it unless you're a class with an immunity or you have pets that allow you to tank the boss without actually tanking it. Moving on to Portal Keeper was an easy fight. There was very little damage. Don't stand in the battle on the ground. Ignore the portals. Now, the fight I never, ever want to solo again. eonar. So this will be a simplified version. You can find a full detailed step-by-step video in the description below or on my channel. You will need at least 170% passive movement speed and some sort of movement speed increasing ability such as a dash, sprint, burning rush, or similar effects. You will need fried bonefish food from Shadowlands. You will need the potion of Psychopomp speed as well. And movement speed increases from soulbinds will be very helpful here. And soul shape was very paramount in my ability to complete this fight. Please note for soulbinds, Dreamweaver's Soma Bolist. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that ability is removed if you enter an instance or take a portal, so do not use it. Now then, you will want to start the fight at them, immediately head to the middle, kill all the enemies that spawn there, then immediately use your extra action button again and go to the upper part and kill the destructor. As soon as you kill the destructor, you go down to the bottom where eonar platform is and go into the portal to the Paraxis. You want to engage the Inquisitor, that you must wait for the crystals on the side to turn a color. If they do not turn a color and you kill the Inquisitor, they will never turn a color and the fight will bug out, causing you to fail. This happens every time you enter the Paraxis. You have to do this at least 3 times during the fight. Always wait after you engage him. This is a horrible bug. You must kill a specific amount of enemies. You cannot kill more or less, pretty much. eonar cannot be healed, and you need to keep ads off of eonar at some of the times, so you need some kind of form of CC or crowd control that keep them off of her without killing them. Now this fight, it has a lot of learning. You need some luck, and if you pick up some of the crystals, most specifically the red crystal gives you a knock-up. If you pick that up at a wrong time, it's gonna completely ruin the run unless you have some kind of leap or blink to cancel out its effect. Mythic eonar, while possible, I do not suggest ever soloing this, even to my worst enemies. So if you really want to be a masochist about it, go ahead, look in the description. There's going to be a link to the full version of this. We are moving on. Imonar, the soul hunter. For this, you want to just blow all your CDs right away. When you're crossing the bridge, avoid the sigil circles underground. These will stun you for 8 seconds. PvP trinkets do not remove the stun, so I assume similar effects like every man for himself probably won't either, but immunities will. One against the wind when you're on the bridge. If you touch the green mines, they do a knockback. Be careful of where you're going to touch them from. The orange ones apply a stacking debuff. This debuff does start to deal damage if there's too many of them. The red lines do almost no damage. Onto King Garothi. Use cooldowns on the start. When he casts Apocalypse Protocol, you switch over to the ads. Kill as many as you can until the initialization is finished, then switch back to Kin and just cleave down the ads during the fight. The only noteworthy damage I found during this fight was Forging Strikes started to hit a little hard once you got a few stacks. Varimathras. If you have a pet that can tank, you are a tank, you're a Disc Priest, or a Mage. You just got yourself a free kill without knowing why. But for everyone else, well, he reduces your healing by 100% whenever he deals shadow damage to you. This is almost every hit, but you can remove this with immunities. Cloak of Shadows also stops you from getting it for a while, but Cloak of Shadows does not last long enough for the debuff to fall off, so you have to use it at the start of the fight instead of during the middle. But here's the interesting thing. You see why I said the Disc Priest and Mage have a free kill? This is because they have shields. And absorption effects are for some reason not classed as healing for this fight. So any absorption effect, such as Seals of Vengeance, Mage Barriers, Power Word Shield, Spirit Shell, Resounding Protection, hello everyone else, BFA Armor calls to you, allows you to kill this boss. In other words, any old set of BFA armor will help you with this boss, as well as other barrier effects. For me, I just use the Guardian Legendary and swap to Bear Form and use Thrash every once in a while because I didn't want to go to my bank. Coven of Shivarra. The Coven of Shivarra takes 99% reduced damage when they are both close together, but there is 2 ways to go about dealing with this. The first is you cut around in a circle and one of the bosses will start casting at times, and the other one will keep moving along with you, causing it to take full damage for a few seconds. Or the better way is whenever Mother of Cosmos is down, you just slightly move, because Mother of Cosmos just does most of her damage by casting, so you get a lot of uptime on the boss at full damage whenever she is down. Aggramar. It is finally time to see you go down. Or is it? If you're a hunter, you win. If you're a warlock, you might win. If you're a mage, maybe? But everyone else, say hello to his little friend called auto attacks. Yeah. So joking aside, the reason why I blame his auto attacks here is because whenever he auto attacks you, you take increased physical damage by 5% per stack. And by the time you get hit by the first Foebreaker, it's usually at 100%, which is a 22k hit. And then Foebreaker itself increases the next Foebreaker's damage within 30 seconds by 500%, so you pretty much get one shot at this point. There is a way to stop Foebreaker from happening, and this is to get him to intermission phase. But for me, whenever I tried to do this, I had to use both my offensive cooldowns of Berserk and Convoke the Spirits to get him to the point of where he would reach intermission. The problem is, when intermission is finally up, I do not have any resets on cooldowns, meaning he will get that double Foebreaker off before I can reach him to the next intermission. This is the main problem of this fight. Now, immunities help with this, which is why I say paladins might be able to do it. But right now, you just don't have the DPS to force the intermission phases. I think by 9.2 we will have enough, but for now it's just falling too short. So to wrap things up, Antorus Mythic, it can be soloed mostly. eonar requires way too much stuff to do. It's very restrictive, and the fight has bugs. Blizzard needs to tone it down in some form or another to make it soloable by everyone, because there's only certain classes that can probably do this at the time. As for Aggramar, honestly, he just has too much HP. If you look at the current damage we do in Legion Rage to the HP ratio, the HP ratio goes up much higher percentage-wise than our damage does. So our damage is actually less than when we're fighting BFA raid bosses. This is a very large oversight, I feel like. And I feel like the damage multiplier in old raids needs to be upped, or the HP needs to be scaled down. So all in all, Mythic Antorus, mostly soloable, but not fully. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!